Hi, it's Beep here. I'm going to show you a salve I made, but first we'll make the oil before we can make the salve. So this is plantain, and plantain is extremely useful wild herb that you can find in most hedges or even along the cliffs where I found this lot. I was in an area where it must be over the fence so no dogs had peed on it, which is a huge benefit because dogs seem sort of attracted to it and do their daily business. This is a wide one. You can sort of see the difference between the two. It makes no odds around which one you use. We have a lot of this one, but I have got this one growing in the garden. It's got many uses. The salve can be used for bites, cuts, cracked skin, rashes. This one is also brilliant for any bleeding. If any of us have cut themselves and it's bleeding, you use one of these leaves, you crush it, literally to sort of macerate it, and then you put it over the area that you've cut. Mark uses it for if he's cut his mole on his face, and you literally smash it in between your fingers and then you put it on the area and you'll be fine that the bleeding just stops. So for this one I'm going to chop the plantain up and I'm going to put it in a jar and let it stand for 3 weeks. You can also buy dried plantain online. I'm sure our usual favorite, eBay or something like that. Or if you have a dehydrator, you could dehydrate them, let them dry. Easy to make it yourself then, and then use the dried stuff to make oil out of it. I'm just going to chop it up. I find then just, because again you're cutting it, so you're macerating it, and then you add it, the more goodness comes out. This last wants to go in here. Then I'm going to fill it up with, this time I'm using olive oil. Fill it right up and ensure that it's especially the plant one. This is ensure it's covered by the oil. And let this stand for 2 to 3 weeks. And then I'll show you how we make balm out of it. You have to ensure it's underneath the oil because otherwise it could go moldy if it's not. So I will put a lid on, keep it in a dark, cool place. Don't forget to put the date on so you know that in 2 to 3 weeks time. It really depends on how much you used. I used quite a few leaves on this one. I think I used about 20 leaves and then the big one that I picked from our own garden. And this will make a lovely strong salve. Like I said, you want to put this in the dark somewhere, but every few days just give it a shake so that the oil and the plantain still gets mixed up. And that was it for now. But I will follow on to the next steps when I get there. So I'm heating it up on my electric hob. You can put this in a pan of boiling water and then like do au bain marie, but this little saucepan works quite well on here, so that's what I'm doing. You wait until the beeswax is melted. So I'm pouring the oil in. You can add essential oils to this as well, but I'm just going to have it plain plantain salve. It's as simple as that. I'm going to put the lid on and I'll show you as they harden up. See them slowly hardening up, but it'll take another 10-15 minutes. Slowly hardening off. So this is about 20 minutes later. Got busy doing something else. They've now set. It's actually nice texture. And I'm just going to rub it on my arm. Good. Put it on my arm. Actually lovely, lovely texture. So you can use this Salve for sting bites, rashes, anything really on your hands after gardening. It's lovely. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and you can make it yourself.